Warning, this show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a wrestling fan reaches the end of the world? Well, you're about to find out. Join us on the 8th of June at 8 p.m. GMT at youtube.com/the Suplah podcast for the end. Just don't be like this guy. So, Goldberg? Might be wondering why he's suddenly relevant again. You might be thinking, hang on, this ain't the 90s, this ain't the mid-2000s. Why are we talking about old Goldberg? Old Bill Goldberg. But, if you've been keeping up with WWE social media over the past week or so, the Hatch has popped into existence.
Yeah,
This hatch has not existed up until about a week ago, but now it's everywhere. More specifically, what's in this hatch? Turns out, Bill Goldberg
was in the hatch.
That's cool, but why? I'll tell you why. 2K17. You can pre-order it and play as Goldberg.
This just keeps getting better.
This keeps getting weirder. I know you hate Goldberg for some reason, but we get to that when we get to that.
Or you wait 3 months for him to be ready.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, right. But the important thing being, okay, pre-order 2K17 now, you get to play as Goldberg. What does this mean for 2K17? This is the first thing we're hearing about 2K17 as a video game.
Yeah.
So clearly we have, oh my god, Goldberg. Where's he been? He was with the company in the mid-2000s when he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
After losing, I think he lost to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, right?
Not completely. He went in the longest yard like 2 years after that.
Oh, true.
Adam Sandler movie.
I thought he beat Lesnar, but maybe I'm wrong.
He beat him.
Okay.
He beat Lesnar, okay. Well, that now infamous WrestleMania match between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. And then he's not been in the company since. But now, he's back. Well, he's not even back. He was in this hatch.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to explain the announcement video for how they expressed to the world that Bill Goldberg is going to be in 2K17. So, if you pay attention to their social media, you'll see pictures of this hatch and a date where it will be opened. The date would be this past Monday on Raw, which was the 30th of May.
Right.
The video opens with a couple of police cars going to the hatch. And you hear a familiar theme as they stomp their theme.
Yeah, they start marching to a familiar beat.
To a familiar beat of a drum.
Mm-hmm.
And the door explodes open.
Yeah, they blow it up.
The shittiest fucking explosion I've ever seen.
Yeah, they blow it up with a really bad CGI explosion.
Even worse than Birdemic.
Right. And it's Goldberg.
Just standing there.
And his theme starts playing, and then they escort him out, and then they arrest him. A key little Easter egg to pay attention to here is when he's in the police car, you can see a road sign reflected in the car window. What does it say, gentlemen?
I don't know.
Suplex City.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Hell no.
This means a variety of things.
No.
And as you can hear, we don't like them.
Fucking no. Flashbacks.
Okay. Do
PTSD. PTSD, man.
Let me explain. It means that 2K17 could be centered around Brock Lesnar. Why would we find with this?
It also could mean it is centered around that match.
It could
The
be
ungodliest of
that
all
you have
matches.
the Brock Lesnar showcase, where you have that match with Goldberg.
I'm
No.
hoping it was just a funny little Easter egg.
It
Yeah.
could be that, that's one of the options, or it could
Maybe.
be one of, I think, the worst case scenarios, which is
Yeah.
Lesnar versus Goldberg 2.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
Well. To be honest, Lesnar's gotten better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, way better than back then. The only thing that I'm not sure of, if they were to do that, is Goldberg. Haven't seen him do anything. But Lesnar, he could definitely go with any fucking body now.
Yeah, and now
I just don't know what Bill can do.
Well, now Goldberg's Goldberg. Like, what if Lesnar breaks him?
I think Goldberg looks like he can still take a hit. Or 5.
Maybe his muscles can, but what about his hip? Like,
or his quads. Basically, I think we're not. Okay, guys. How old is Goldberg?
I'm going to look that up right now.
No, don't look it up. How old is he?
I'm going to say 47. Goddamn,
How much?
47.
I'm going to guesstimate around, like, gotta be close to 50.
He's 49.
Hey!
Huh.
You know who's older than Goldberg? Sting.
The Undertaker.
You know who's wrestled 2 matches in the WWE? Sting.
And then got hurt against Seth Rollins.
You know who's in the Hall of Fame? Sting.
Yeah. See, me, like, I've noticed this since, like, WWE 12, when they first put Lesnar back in.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to mention soon.
Like, I was thinking, oh, hey, Goldberg will be back soon. Probably not tomorrow or next week, but he's coming back within the next year. I haven't made a Facebook post about it. And if I'm wrong about that, I don't know. All I put in the post was bet at the end of it. I don't know what the fuck I have to do if he doesn't come back.
Because, Lesnar is a pre-order bonus, and he came back. And then I think after that it was Ultimate Warrior.
It was Ultimate Warrior.
Wait, Lesnar was a pre-order bonus? I thought he was in the game.
Yeah. Well, either way. He was a surprise entry in the game, and then he came back.
Yeah, for that year, that was The Rock when he first came back. I remember that.
And it was Ultimate Warrior, then it was Sting, and now, if history does indeed repeat itself, which it has done for the past couple of years, could we be seeing Goldberg in the WWE again? Let's just take a look at a key thing to remember here, okay? Goldberg's last match in the WWE was 2004, WrestleMania. It's not the last time that he's wrestled, though.
Right.
That's the last time anyone saw him.
It was for the longest time until 2015, where he affiliated himself with the Legends of Wrestling. I know, I don't know it either, but
that sounds familiar.
He basically showed up at one show and did a couple of finishes to, I think, Dark Gallows, or Luke Gallows, as he's known now, and Suplah Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, maybe this year, Scott Steiner.
Oh.
Hey.
He then showed up at another show, and then he hit another spear on Scott Steiner. So technically his last match was in 2004, but he's clearly able to spear people still.
You know what I would like to see, in all honesty, just because, fuck it, if they bring him back for a match, just have him fight Roman. I want to see a battle of spears.
Ooh.
Goldberg spears always make me cringe.
Oh, man.
Roman Reigns
Which one do I boo?
Yeah, that'd probably be... That'd be the most booiest match, but I would love to see it just because...
But I feel like we need to get it out in the air. What are our own thoughts and feelings on Goldberg? I want to hear Carmine first.
I don't hate Goldberg. I need to say that now.
Oh, good.
I just don't get it.
Carmine.
Yeah?
You're a Ryback mark.
In an ironic, yes.
How do you not get Goldberg? The original Ryback.
No, he's not.
Have you not heard the Goldberg chants whenever Ryback gets into a ring?
That's just because he's big, bald, and buff. That has nothing to do with actual character.
No, sorry. Goldberg wasn't hungry.
Let me describe something to you. You're watching TV, you see a random big guy come out, and he beats the hell out of his first opponent. He's doing this for a few weeks. gets a little bit of a streak, and everybody starts to like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I describing?
Goldberg, I guess.
But this also happened with who, Sam?
Ryback.
I get it. They have similar tendencies, but
they could
Ryback,
right
before he left.
What I like about Ryback isn't any of what you described. It's the stupidity of his "feed me more" gimmick. That's why I like Ryback. Goldberg doesn't have that. Goldberg's very, I'm going to come out to the ring, I'm going to spear a guy, and I'm going to go home. And it's like...
That's cool, is it not?
Well, when he speared the Rock, it was kind of funny. When, who's next, Rock? You're next! Just spear the fuck out of him, too. Just the way how he said it was funny to me.
Yeah.
The one spear that Goldberg did that I'll always like, oh my god, is when he speared Christian.
Oh, I know exactly what one you're on about.
I ain't seen that one.
It just goes like 90 degrees straight down, and it's just, oh.
It's sick, bro. But,
I'm just not...
Here's the thing about Goldberg.
Yeah.
If he was hungry, you would love him.
Maybe.
That's a yes. The fact that he's not hungry
keeps him off your radar.
Means that you question the built-up 173-0 Jewish man known as Goldberg.
I just don't get the hype. Like, why is everyone like, oh, Goldberg?
Well, purely it's because, one, it's been 10 years, 12 years.
No, but even when he was around, like, I didn't get it.
Even when he was around, it's cool to see a guy just show up, kill... You like
Baron Corbin.
Same thing with Baron Corbin. Goldberg is the prototype for a lot of wrestlers today.
Yeah, that they made better.
Right. That's what being a prototype means. You do it the first time, and then you build on it and make it better over the course of several years.
And being the prototype,
Weapon X program.
I think Goldberg's boring.
It's like the Weapon X program, or in the Terminator movies, they keep trying to send these new Terminators to kill the old Terminator, but the old Terminator keeps surviving.
Which is
they got it right the first time. I know
I'm in the minority saying that I think Goldberg's boring. It's like that one fan that said I'm not entertaining. Like, you don't have to be in the majority to be right, or like, you know, every opinion is valid.
Yeah.
I know I'm alone in this. I just don't get Goldberg. I don't think he's that interesting.
Fair enough. My opinion on Goldberg is he's cool. I see why people don't like him, and I appreciate why people don't like him. But here's the thing. I don't care. I think he's cool. I like his look. I like the fact that he just goes out and does his thing. I can respect that about the character of Goldberg, right? And I get that, like, everything about Goldberg is partially down to booking, and the other half is about his look. Talent, up in the air. But if it means we get to see him jackhammer a couple of people, I'm okay with this. I don't know how Brendan feels about Goldberg.
Yeah, let's get Brendan's thoughts on Goldberg real quick.
Before I say that, I just thought of something, the ultimate jackhammer to Braun Strowman.
Ooh.
I would love to see that. But me, like, when I was a kid, I never really watched WCW. I was just WWE all the way because that's how my mama raised me and all that.
Filthy.
But I did know about two people, Sting and Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned about that from my
Arguably
cousin.
the WCW purebreds.
Along with maybe Booker T and...
Yeah, I didn't know about them. Like, I knew about Booker T when he came in, like, because my cousin told me about him, and my cousin also told me about Scott Steiner. I was like, I heard the woo, and I was like, oh shit, this dude's huge. What the hell's up with his muscles?
Steiner will always be my favorite WCW alumni for, like, Ryback reasons. He's not great. I just think he's stupid funny.
Steiner is my Ryback.
Watching Steiner Mania is amazing. Like that one time when he was talking about...
I think Steiner... And you can quote this. I think Steiner is a Ryback that everyone can agree on.
He's fat!
Yeah.
There you go.
We get the two of them in a room and I'll be the moderator. You mean the mediator?
Shut up!
But, like...
In my time, I've wrestled a lot of countries!
hailing from Dunkin' Donuts.
So when you win a normal one-on-one match, you have a 50% chance of winning. But when you fight me, I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So when you fight me, you have a 33 to 30% chance of winning.
Senior Joe!
Numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. It's sacrifice.
Anyway, enough about Steiner.
Kurt Angle's not... Because Kurt Angle's not going to try. Because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me.
Kurt Angle knows!
He's not even trying.
Can't beat me. It's not even going to try.
Anyway,
enough about Steiner. We're on about Goldberg.
Yeah, like I knew about Goldberg, and from the time that I saw him come in and fight The Rock, I was like, this dude is the shit. Then he got the world title from Triple H in Elimination Chamber or Unforgiven, something like that.
I believe so.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, the belt that was pretty much made for him.
Mm.
You ever know some people look just absolutely great with the World Heavyweight title belt?
Yep, yeah. Goldberg's one of them.
Like Triple H, Edge, Jericho, Goldberg, like that. It just fits him. Goldberg's he's just a badass. He comes out, stands in the middle of fireworks. Who the fuck else does that? And then he breathes dragon smoke out of his nose when he's done with that.
And it's his pyro, it's his theme music, it's the gimmick. The Goldberg
I will
gimmick
say his
is just
theme
magic.
music, his theme music with his entrance is super cool.
His entrance is everything. Just from the time that the fireworks should burn his fucking skin, so he shouldn't have any hair on his chest anymore.
I remember the entrance he had. I think it was Halloween Havoc. It's basically any entrance he has where he's in the dressing room and he's escorted to the ring by security guards.
Yeah.
That made it best for me. That made it the best thing I've seen. Best entrance.
I saw one. I can't remember which one it was, but there was like one where he walked to join the security guards, but before that he was just headbutting the fucking door. I think it was Backlash. I think it was Backlash 2003 when he was fighting The Rock. Now that you think about it,
it was, yeah. But
just headbutting the wall, and then King's losing his mind. He's like, he was just headbutting the door, and just walking towards the. Oh my god! From his lighting to his theme song, the pyro, the jackhammer, the hardest spear I have ever seen in my entire life.
I don't think anyone can deny that the Goldberg spear is a majesty.
Because it legit looks like it will kill you.
Yeah.
Edge's spear, it looks like you barely grazes you. Christian, it's like having a fly run into you. Roman Reigns, he'll catch you and pull you down.
Yeah.
I like Reigns' spear. I think Reigns' spear is the best modern spear.
Yeah, his is cool because it's like he flies to you and catches you. Goldberg, he just runs up and football tackles the fuck out of you.
Right.
Well, he was a football player, so that does make sense.
Yeah.
And so was Reigns.
But with Goldberg, it's like just a drill. It's just like, and 3, 2, like Tyson Hill blows his Tyson Hill blows his whistle, and Goldberg kills you into a mushroom cloud of awesomeness for the 3 count.
But I'd like to take a moment to reflect on perhaps one of my favorite Goldberg moments in the WWE. In his feud with Triple H. Triple H issued, I believe it was a $100,000 bounty to anyone that could take Goldberg out of the game.
Yeah.
Some of the names to try and do all of this. Mark Henry. Understandable, big dude, world's strongest man, he can do that.
Got killed.
Tommy Dreamer. Again, understandable, ECW's like landmark star, he could probably take a lot of punishment.
Fuck Tommy Dreamer.
He died as well. La Resistance.
Okay, they did.
Oh yeah, they did. And perhaps one of the greatest superstars in all of our history. A man to have defeated so many giants at WrestleMania. A man who has headlined WrestleManias across all eras. I'm of course referring to Stevie Richards. But Goldberg went through him. Even the almighty Steven Richards was not spared from the wrath of Goldberg.
That's impressive.
The reason why I bring this up is because Triple H issuing a bounty to take Goldberg out. What does that say about Goldberg?
Yeah.
He must be stopped. but no one can do it. Well,
No one can stop him.
Well, unless you're Batista and you have a chair.
Unless you have a chair, but it's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying?
Like straight up around his ankle, and you stomp on it repeatedly. I kind of think that might take him out.
Yeah. But 2K17.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Goldberg.
Back to the coolness.
Pre-order. 2K17. For guys like Sting, we've seen what happens. For guys like Ultimate Warrior, we've seen what happens. Hopefully he don't die.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get injured in a match with Rollins.
Yeah.
It all shows on his back.
If the punishment is lessened each time, as it clearly has been, what do we expect Goldberg to do? Will he be in the WWE? Will he show up? Hall of Fame? Matches? What are we thinking?
Here's the thing. What would he do if he came back? I can't think of a single feud with anyone in the WWE right now that Goldberg could have that would be any good.
I got a name for you.
Whether it's good or bad, I want to see him versus Roman.
Right,
Just to see
Roman Reigns versus Goldberg.
I don't think that would be good.
Like, I don't expect Goldberg to win, especially if it's a title match. No, but I want to see Roman get the absolute shit kicked out of him just so everybody else will stop completely booing the shit out of him.
This could be a perfect way of getting Roman slightly over. If he puts on a acceptable, at least, match with Goldberg,
yeah,
it could be the ticket. But
you could probably get sympathy for Roman Reigns because Goldberg kills people with his spears.
Right now, we ain't got no sympathy for Roman Reigns.
Like, Roman Reigns does one spear, it's over. Goldberg can finish you with one spear, but he'll spear you like 15 times, then do a jackhammer at least twice. So Goldberg will completely fuck you up. It's like the Brock Lesnar Cena match from SummerSlam. That'll happen, but I don't expect Bill Goldberg to walk out with the belt.
But maybe another rivalry I would like to see is with perhaps another notch on the belt of the character of Goldberg. This is how big of a deal Goldberg is. Okay?
Wait.
When he was in WCW, the WWF saw fit to parody this man with the one and only Gilberg.
Yeah.
I thought of something, though.
Now, obviously, they've interacted back when Goldberg came into the fray in the WWE. They did encounter one another, but I think a nostalgia run with Gold vs. Gil would be I'm absolutely kidding. That would be absolutely terrible. Goldberg is 50, nearly. By the time he gets into a WWE ring, he's probably going to be 50.
So, who is going to fight Goldberg?
Main event people. Reigns. It's going to be Reigns. If you have to put anyone with Goldberg who's in the main event, it's not going to be Cena. It's not going to be Lesnar.
No, please.
We've seen how bad that can be. I think the only candidate available would either be Rollins or Reigns.
I don't think Rollins is a good idea either,
Not even
honestly.
Ambrose. Not even Ambrose could do it.
Goldberg might kill Rollins and keep him out for good.
It would be a good contrast of styles. Oh, AJ
Styles? Nah.
AJ Styles versus Goldberg.
I don't see that.
Maybe.
WCW versus TNA.
Aren't they one and the same?
Pretty much.
2 different times.
Really. But, speaking of the aforementioned brand split, what brand would Goldberg be on?
They would put him on Raw.
They would put him on Raw.
If they could, like, if it's anything like the commercials go off, if you can't control Goldberg, then he'll just show up anywhere and spear somebody.
He'll go off the script, guys. Remember when WCW did that to advertise him?
Hey, we have a script, and one of our actors isn't following the script as said by our script.
Yep.
WCW.
WCW died for a reason, but let's actually take a look at some of the details about 2K, because we don't really know much about 2K17 other than Goldberg.
Yeah, so...
I've been waiting on news for this game, too.
Does it have a Wikipedia page yet?
It does.
What does it say?
It's entirely not legit. Fortunately. It's entirely not legit, but if you go to wikipedia.org, as I'm doing right now, and you enter into the search bar WWE 2K17, assuming that it's not taken down before this episode goes up, you will see the article for WWE 2K17. It reads as follows. WWE 2K17 is an upcoming video game developed by 2K and WWE. No full stop. It will feature wrestlers such as Bill Goldberg or AJ Styles.
Or.
That's it.
So I guess that means no AJ then.
No table of contents, no pictures, no punctuation, no full stops. Just for one sentence.
Well, since Goldberg's in the commercial, there's not going to be any AJ now, so that sucks.
I tell you what, gentlemen, if it means Bill Goldberg or AJ Styles, even though we know Bill Goldberg is in there.
I guess they didn't want none.
They didn't want none. But, yeah, the pre-order bonus will be Goldberg, as it used to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ultimate Warrior, and Sting in the past. Bearing in mind, all of those guys are now Hall of Famers.
Yeah. They might just put him in the Hall of Fame. He might not wrestle.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count him out. But apparently there will be 2 versions of Goldberg.
Was he ever different enough to warrant a second version?
About as different as Randy Orton 2003 and Randy Orton 2011.
He changed trunks and got a knee brace.
Is it literally just going to be a WCW version?
Yeah. It's going to be WCW Goldberg and then WWE Goldberg.
It was only around for 3 months?
Yeah.
Wearing shorts.
Yeah, but there's also going to be 2 notable venues where he apparently plied his trade, according to WWE.com. Each version of Goldberg will be made available as playable characters, one representing his WWE tenure and the other recreating his time in WCW.
Oh.
In addition, players will receive access to arenas recreating Monday Nitro and Halloween Havoc. That's where the entrance happened. Halloween Havoc with the big pumpkin.
What was the event where he fought DDP?
I think that was Halloween Havoc.
Because that match was actually pretty good.
Goldberg said, in regards to being in 2K17, it's just a really cool deal to be a character in WWE 2K17, whether it's Nitro or Halloween Havoc. To have me as an available character, it's really cool. It's a tribute. You've got to believe it, and I wish you were there. It's just a matter of opinion.
I'm disappointed. They got those 2 arenas, but they won't have Bash at the Beach, which had possibly my favorite Goldberg appearance. NWO Black and White versus NWO Black and Red versus Goldberg in a weird-ass battle royal at Bash at the Beach.
Goldberg.
And believe it or not, Goldberg killed everybody and jackhammered the Giant.
Big show for those who are uninitiated.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Paul White if you've only seen Knucklehead.
Yeah. But I think we can continue this discussion after a quick commercial break.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Everybody's talking at me.
Bieber has no wiener.
Okay.
Says, great episode, guys. I wish I had banter like this with my friends. They're lame as fuck. Sam, you are a savage. Hashtag fuck Carmine.
Okay, seriously! Where did this come from all of a sudden?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're just the least entertaining out of all of us, apparently.
I guess so. Sorry, everyone.
You're right. You should apologize.
It's ridiculous.
No, I think it's totally fine.
How dare you, Carmine?
How dare you?
I know.
How dare you,
I'm
sir?
so horrible by boring everyone.
Boy.
But we got another comment from Matt Brown in regards to the brand split, which has actually been announced. I hope that the brand split leads to the revival of long-lost titles. That's pretty good thing right there. People are saying with the resurrection of this Cruiserweight Classic tournament that we're going to be getting a Cruiserweight Championship out of it. Maybe.
I'd like to see that belt again.
That's just the rumor mill. But what other sort of long-lost titles would maybe we'd like to see?
I've always wanted to see the European title come back.
Yeah, me too. European, that's what I was going to say, right? Even though we already have the United States and the Intercontinental, just scrap the Intercontinental. Replace it with
the United States.
No, I think the United States is good because it's got a bit more prestige than the IC title at this point. Over the past year or so, they've really done a number on bringing up the prestige of the United States Championship in regards to who's held it: Rusev, Cena, whoever beat Cena for it, Rollins, and yeah, it's all good. But
I probably like the United States title more if it looked more like the WCW one. That one was dope too.
I don't have a problem with how it looks, but if
it looked like that one, that'd be cool. Like, I wouldn't care. Keep the.
I don't know. If I had to pick one of those two to keep, I'd still go with the Intercontinental.
Just because it's been there longer.
It's just got, in my opinion, more meaning to it.
European title needs to come back. That would be the shit.
I would actually put my bets on having the hardcore title back.
I don't know.
That could be like an inter-brand thing too.
It could be
kind of cool.
With the same amount of 24/7 rules that it had in the past. I think it could, especially in this day and age where everything is online. You could have streams where the belt changes hands.
Yeah, with the network.
It wouldn't necessarily mean anything, but it would just be fun. It would be something different.
Yeah.
Matt Brown also says, are you guys interested in the What Culture wrestling promotion?
Oh, yeah, that's something, huh?
Alright.
I've only heard about it today, so...
Me too.
The only thing I know is that they have a show booked where Jay Lethal is going to be defending his Ring of Honor Championship against Noam Dar.
Right.
They would probably know a little bit more if there was someone here. I can't remember who it is, though.
I don't know what to think about it yet, honestly.
Yeah, I'm apprehensive.
I'm just kind of waiting to see.
I am too.
I gotta see the video to see what the hell I think of it, really.
Yeah, I'm not really invested in the whole What Culture culture, I suppose is a way to describe it, but if they announce more matches that are on the same level or better than Lethal vs. Dar, I think we could be onto something here.
Maybe.
Yeah. But we got our last comment from M. Gunter, who says, with Cody Rhodes asking for his release, and now being granted it, it begs the question, what is the legacy of Legacy?
Well, Ted DiBiase Jr. has nothing.
Nope, he's gone. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even wrestle anymore, to be honest.
No, he's retired.
He just never did anything.
No.
Then there's Randy Orton, which is like, well, that's Randy Orton.
He's still there, he's a future Hall of Famer, one of the best in the business, apparently.
With his ruined shoulder.
Yeah. But you also had... what was his name? They had like...
damn, I know who you're talking about, too.
There was someone else in Legacy?
It wasn't Hakubi.
No,
it was one guy.
Yeah. Oh, what was his name? Manu. It was Manu.
Yeah, Manu.
Manu was in Legacy, I'm pretty sure.
I never saw that.
He got his head kicked off.
Didn't they take, like, Deuce from Deuce and Domino and put him in there?
No.
What?
I
thought it was just the three of them the whole time.
No. Let's actually be competent researchers and look it up.
I'll do it. Wikipedia.
The Legacy.
I remember Manu. He got his head kicked off.
Yeah, that was a thing. If Randy Orton kicks you in the head, I'm sorry, you'll either be coming back with a new gimmick or dead.
Completely. Yeah, because he was never seen after that.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
I really want to know what the hell happened to him now.
Oh, yeah, there was Manu and Sim Snooker.
What?
Formerly Deuce of Deuce and Domino.
I didn't know they ever did anything else.
Yep, he was put in there. Apparently they were affiliated with the faction prior to its official formation. So, really, the thing lasted for about 2 years, 2008 to 2010. So it's probably enough to fall in most people's minds, but I don't know. I think Randy Orton will always be Randy Orton. Right? That's neither here nor there. DiBiase has unfortunately... He had, I think, the most potential out of all of them, but he never went anywhere.
Seemed like he was trying to get his own thing together, and then Randy Orton took it over, and you kind of knocked him to the side, really.
I actually remember there was a point where it was Cody Rhodes during his... I think it was called the Undashing gimmick. I remember Ted DiBiase he attacked Cody Rhodes while wearing the paper bag on his head. And I remember it being like, wow, this feud could really go somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
it ever
remember
did.
that. No, it didn't go anywhere.
which is
That was a
shame.
shame. I was looking forward to that.
It
Instead, he
was.
feuded with Booker T.
Oh god, don't even remind me. But
Oh yeah, Booker T.
Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes, man, what if?
I know, he's such a what-if story.
Okay, am
just
I
as
like the
well.
only person that's not the biggest fan of Cody Rhodes? Like that was one release that shocked me, like finding out and everything. But
I think it
I
surprised
don't
everybody.
really care. Like it
But
surprised me, but I'm like, oh well.
I think it's more of a thing of he was there for so long, he started off so young, and mainly it's like wasted potential.
Mm.
Yeah, he could definitely prosper somewhere else. Like
I
Oh, and
even
he
think
definitely will.
Stardust. I even think Stardust could have gone somewhere.
Yeah, but they just didn't want him to go anywhere. He was nothing more than Goldust 2.0 in the
when
job of.
Goldust can be there.
Mm,
And I think Ambrose versus Stardust could have been something really cool.
could have been. It could have been. Like I say, wasted potential. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, I think Cody will be quite happy tearing it up on the indies, and he's about to wrestle Kurt Angle.
Mm.
Okay, it's Kurt Angle, fine, but he's gonna have a lot of dream matches. That's what I'm saying.
Ah.
Don't worry, he'll go after the Bullet Club next, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
I can see that. That could kind of be cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully,
I
he
want
takes Eden, and hopefully, he takes Eden with him too.
Cody Rhodes versus Adam Cole is something I need.
But yeah,
Maybe Kenny Omega too.
maybe.
I can see him versus Prince Puma
Ooh.
for some reason.
That would be quite good. But basically, there's a lot of dream matches for Cody Rhodes out there, and really, I think it's better for him to be out there tearing it up on the indies than being stuck in a company where he doesn't want to be in a role he doesn't want to be in.
And yeah, people always assume like being released, especially asking to be released, is like the end of WWE for them. He could always go back, maybe.
Yeah.
I see. I don't think so because he
I don't know
specified
if
in
he
his
will.
release statement that Vince and Triple H clearly never saw him as the star player that he wanted to be and that he believed he could be. If he was to leave, do whatever he did in the Indies, and then come back, why would that change? It's not like
I
it
don't
can
know.
be AJ Styles where he goes off to Japan and gets a big cult following, then he comes back. It's like he was in the company for what, 10 years, and you had
Yeah.
all of these chances. He's clearly got all of it. You just don't see it in him. So I don't
maybe.
think he'll ever be back, which is a shame. But
Just don't
like
go
we
to
say,
TNA.
don't go to
Probably when he's
TNA.
old. He'll probably be back when he's old.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's talking at me.
So in other news, we are dawning ever closer to the official brand split of 2016.
Yay. New
We
era.
We talked about this on Breaking News slightly, but we were a bit pressed for time. So
Mhm.
let's take a while to sort of go into the nitty gritty of this situation. Brand split incoming. SmackDown will be its own show. It will have its own roster, presumably its own writers, its own championships. There are rumors that there will be a world championship on both brands. Not a fan of that idea myself, but you're probably wondering why. Why now? Why
Yeah,
brand
this is
split
odd
now?
timing.
But if you go to Suplah.com, where you can clearly see an article or two about this, that's your plug for you. You can see that they are bringing it in because of the USA Network. They feel that SmackDown needs to bring in more ratings, because apparently right now they're not doing so good, which, to be honest, not surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, they wanna create SmackDown as its own show, much like NXT is. So I'm quite excited, and it's weird that the network that they're on decided this. Not an internal decision in the WWE. It's more like an internal acceptance of the fact that SmackDown needs to be a different thing because the network said so. It's
Yeah,
quite
SmackDown
strange.
needs to be better.
Is that like change up SmackDown or get rid of this shit because we're not showing it?
Yeah, really. But there are even more rumors coming out of a rumor mill that there will be its own World Heavyweight Championship on that brand, which I'm not a fan of, but what can you do?
Yeah, I'd rather just Reigns was on both shows.
Yeah, really. I think they should have their own individual things, but, well, no, then you can't, because if Reigns has his own storyline on Raw, what's he going to do on SmackDown? I'd rather have the main event program be in one show. And you
Sure,
can
and then
elevate
just-
the mid-card belt for SmackDown.
Yeah, focus on the Intercontinental title on SmackDown. That's what they used to do.
Unless you make Reigns the Intercontinental title as well.
That's the thing I kind of like when I was younger. I kind of like the two world title things or whatever because like they never met each other. When Triple H had the belt, he never met Kurt Angle with the belt.
Yeah, it's just weird having the WWE champion on one show and then...
Yeah, but it's like, to me, it's like watching two completely different things because when they did it properly, they'd never crossed over. So it'd be like, you have SmackDown pay-per-views, you have Raw pay-per-views. They only met up on like the big four. That's it.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, you have who's supposed to be the champion of all WWE, and then he's only on Raw, and nothing about that applies to SmackDown.
But then again,
They could change
surely
the
the same could be said for NXT.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, think about it. You have World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have NXT World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe.
Right.
What if there's just... If they want SmackDown to be its own thing, separate from Raw, separate from NXT, much how like NXT is separate from Raw, with its own roster and its own storylines, I think it could work.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
If NXT has its own heavyweight championship, then the main roster has its own heavyweight championship. SmackDown can have its own one. If they're all
Here's
three
what
different
I would-
shows.
Here's what I would suggest.
When they met each other.
Here's what I would suggest. Do what you did when the brand split first happened. Put the WWE champion on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And then if you want to introduce a second world title, put that on Raw. Because if you do anything else, SmackDown will still just be the B show.
Yeah.
If you put your WWE champion on SmackDown, it'll be more even.
But that would mean Reigns has to be on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the
I
rumors
might
state that they are
enjoy
in fact planning for John Cena to be on SmackDown.
And
Switch it.
No.
Like,
No, right? This is the thing. They want... Reigns is their number one thing.
right?
Raw is their number one show.
Well, if they want SmackDown to be even with Raw, then they're doing it wrong. If that's the mentality.
By putting Cena on there? I think Cena on SmackDown would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah, but then get the title off of Reigns. If you want Reigns on Raw, and like you want the shows to be even, it's not. You can't do both. It's not gonna. It's not gonna work. They're not gonna
Damned
be
if you
even.
do, and you're damned if you don't.
They're not gonna be even shows if the WWE title is on Raw. It's just not.
Well, it depends on what they do. Because there's going to be an official drafting, I suppose. The WWE draft will take place on the Detroit, Michigan edition of Raw on July 11th.
That's gonna be interesting.
There's something I thought of.
Goes where?
What if we booked it?
What if we booked it? This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. If
Why we did the draft.
Do you have the entire roster up?
I mean, let's be honest. The general managers
Like,
used to decide it, and then the Balls used to decide it, and then the Titantron used to decide it. Why can't we decide it?
I would put Roman Reigns and
Like,
I
let's
would
get
at least-
let's get 3 people for each show.
I would at least put Reigns and Rollins on SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
And then I would put maybe Cesaro on there too. And then on Raw, you get to keep Owen, Zayn, and Ambrose.
Interesting. Let's throw in some divas and tag teams as well. 3 superstars, a diva, and a tag team.
3 superstars, Diva, and a tag team. I would keep AJ Styles on Raw. I'd keep the New Day on Raw because comedy as hell. And for divas, I would definitely keep Sasha on Raw.
I was gonna say Sasha on SmackDown.
I mean, I would like that, but this is why I'm about to say this. I would put Paige on SmackDown. I'd put Enzo and Cass on SmackDown.
Yes.
And as for a superstar, I'd probably put... well, I'd rather put Roman or Owens. Possibly both, but, those are the 2 that are up there for me right now.
Here's what I would do. Reigns on Raw. Cena on SmackDown. Those are the main 2 that I would do. I would then put Kevin Owens on SmackDown. I would put Sami Zayn on Raw. Don't groan. Keep them separate so that when they do come together eventually, it will be that much
amazing.
sweeter.
Yeah. about a tag team for both
Tag
shows?
teams for Raw, New Day.
Here's what I'm thinking, though. I think the tag division... Like, are we going to have 2 different tag belts and 2 different women's belts, too? Or are the tag division and the women's division going to be interchangeable on both shows?
I would say interchangeable, but you can have your own superstars for tag teams on each show.
Okay.
For example, you can have the New Day be champions and go to both places, but say the Vaudevillains stay on SmackDown and Enzo and Cass stay on Raw. Only the champions can cross, but either way. I would have New Day on Raw, and to shake it up a little bit, I would move up a tag team to SmackDown from NXT.
Who?
American Alpha.
Ooh. Oh.
If American Alpha is not a SmackDown tag team, if I've ever seen one.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah.
And Divas. Charlotte will obviously move about between both, being the champion.
If she had to call one her home, if she lost the belt.
Right, yeah.
I'd put her on.
Charlotte on Raw.
I'd put her on SmackDown.
I would put Becky Lynch on SmackDown.
Yeah, she could probably
that's a definite thing I would have. Divas, I'm not too hung up on, but for me, Becky Lynch just feels like a SmackDown person.
Oh, snap, you know what I just realized?
What's that?
When they move up NXT people, they're going to have to call it home, too. Move up Finn Balor. Where would you put him?
SmackDown. SmackDown.
Samoa Joe.
Especially if you're putting AJ Styles on Raw.
No, I put Samoa Joe on Raw and AJ Styles on Raw, but think about it. The Undertaker was the flagship star of SmackDown for years.
I put Bray Wyatt on SmackDown.
Yeah, Bray could go there.
Bray could go there.
Let's say you move up. Yeah. Say you move up Bayley and Asuka. Where would you keep them?
Asuka on Raw, Bayley on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, there's a lot of possibilities we can do here.
Yeah.
But
like, I'm just wondering how they're going to do NXT once the people move up. Like, what show will they go to? Will they have to wait for the draft time around, like in the years?
No, I feel like your debuts you can just throw out whenever.
Yeah, think about it. The Vaudevillains have debuted on SmackDown. Tyler Breeze debuted on SmackDown. The Ascension debuted on Raw. Other people debut on Raw. Like, if you debut on a show, you'll just be there. Like, there doesn't need to be a draft involved. You just show up where they see fit.
Yeah, like even in the video games, you show up on SmackDown first.
Oh yeah, but the video games aren't canon.
Right.
Yeah, let's talk about Tyler Breeze every damn night.
Every single night.
Yeah,
what are our honest feelings on the brand split? I think people are going into this being like, oh, it better not suck like last time, and I'm thinking, did it really suck?
Not at first.
No.
No.
Just like
when
this
they legit kept everybody separated, it was cool. Then, I don't know, they got a little too lenient with letting some people hop from show to show. Because like at first, it'd be like, oh, snap, John Cena's over here now. This is awesome. What the hell's going to happen? And then he showed up. And then, like, you know, they kept bringing other people. Like, oh, now he's over here. And
Randy Orton was a big example for me because he was a SmackDown wrestler, and then he was always on Raw.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as they keep it separate, and they keep the storyline separate.
Sure.
Yeah. Thing is, we're not going to see what happens with that until it happens. Because, to be honest, storylines... It's been so long since we've had separate storylines for separate shows, it's weird thinking about them being their own contained entities.
Right.
So really, it's a case of when it happens, we'll have to see. But until then, we can only speculate.
What I'm looking forward to, though, is not the draft this year, but next year's draft when they switch things up. Like, you'll have some established feuds going on. Like, let's say Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens stay on the same show. They're about to have a fight. And one of them gets moved to SmackDown or something. And that match has to get called off. And I don't know, just whoever's pissed off. Like, let's say Sami gets moved. Kevin Owens is pissed off. So whoever comes in his place, Kevin Owens is just going to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, and it's someone like, I don't know, Cesaro.
Sparking up a new feud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it would be an interesting dynamic to have, and it's something that the WWE as a whole has lacked for so long. It's something different, something to shake it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a good thing. I am. They've said that the authority figures will be Stephanie and Shane. They say it's going to be both of them for both shows. Not like Shane gets SmackDown, Stephanie gets Raw. None of that. It's going to be both on both.
Yeah,
sure.
I could deal with it, but you know.
But here's a problem I have. Here's a problem I have. We all watched Raw recently, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all saw that segment with Shane, Stephanie, and the New Day.
Yeah.
Would you say Stephanie acted like a heel?
No.
Not really.
Why?
Because I don't know.
This is a problem I have, right? Stephanie McMahon is one of the biggest heels in the WWE as a whole for like the past 3 years.
Here's the thing.
Solid 3 years being a solid hate magnet. And now, all of a sudden, because of this weird lack of a direction with the McMahons, she's now just randomly dancing on SmackDown with Shane. For what reason? This is the same woman that would emasculate all of the male wrestlers. This is the same woman that's had digs at Daniel Bryan for so long. It's like, what are you doing, man? What's happening up here?
I'm so glad that it's over. I'm not even going to question it.
I
really was starting to hate it.
I mean, I definitely hate it, but it's just the fact that it just happened. It's like weird to me.
You know what? Yeah, it's weird, but I'm okay with that. I'm so glad it's over.
The whole time I was just like I've been watching it recently, and I've been like, Stephanie's kind of easing up, like from this total take over the world bitch to kind of nice and cool, like how she used to be on SmackDown.
And you know what is the weirdest part about it? At Payback, Vince McMahon said, I want to see my children tearing each other apart, and then the next day they were instantly nice to each other and have been nice to each other ever since.
And now they're dancing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was a front on Stephanie's end, but, you know.
This is either a slow burn, or they've forgotten that entire thing happened.
They just they changed the game.
They just kept writing her to be nice and forgot why, and so it's like, well, just keep writing her to be nice.
Yeah, and then suddenly one day when she's out of the blue mean again, it's like, well, where did that come from? Oh, wait, no, she never turned face. They just forgot. It was all a lie. I was dead forever.
But, like, the authority's kind of gone, and I'm okay with that.
Triple H vanished.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns killed him.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy. Stephanie's stronger than Triple H is. She took a spear and came back. Triple H took a spear. He still ain't been seen.
Yeah, really. But I have an optimistic mind for the brand split. Viewers at home, what do you think about the brand split that's going to be coming? What do you think about Goldberg suddenly being relevant again for the first time in 10 years? How about you leave a comment below and let us know. You can also visit suplah.com for host biographies, MP3 downloads of this show, and what else, Carmine?
Articles.
The Broadcast, yes. I'm glad you said your own show.
Screw you.
Yeah. You also get the Broadcast where we goof about and have a lot of gaffes, and it's a lot of fun. We also have WrestlePundit.com for all of the latest news and rumors in wrestling. We're on iTunes. It's working. Still working, everybody. There haven't been any accidents in a couple of days now, and I'd hate to be the one to reset that counter. Search our name and you'll find us on iTunes. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can follow us and like us. It's the same name as everywhere else. Guys, the end is coming.
The end?
The end. The end.
The end of what?
The end of something. We'll find out next Wednesday when we go live at 8 p.m. GMT for the NXT TakeOver pre-show. Suplah TakeOver, the end.
Because this takeover is called the end, and no one knows why.
It was called Revenge, but then they never did that, and then they just called it the end.
It's the end of Revenge.
It's the end of something.
I bet it's still gonna have the same like hacking.
Maybe, probably. Is this the end of takeovers?
I don't think so. They've got Brooklyn booked in the future. But anyway, we're going to be going live next Wednesday. We'll be in place of a regular Suplah episode, and I hope you all come and enjoy it. If you were at our Extreme Suplah show, or even our Suplahback show, or Suplamania, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to run down the NXT card, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I hope to see you there. And if you missed any of this, if for some reason it went over your head, it's going to be in the description for you below.